Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's live stream. I cannot stop thinking about a comment I just saw in the chat, which was, how long will it take Tyler to start sweating? Go.
I'm not sweating yet. I'm not sweating, but it's going to happen very soon.
You're glowing.
I have a hot coffee that's on the table.
You also have just like your humors are hot.
I also have a shiny forehead.
Yeah, you're a hot person. You're hot.
I also have like a
hot
sort of ridgy forehead if you look at it. Not like just wrinkly. There's like I have a bump right here.
Yeah.
I got like horns over my eyebrows. So
Neanderthal DNA?
A little bit. And so I think that picks up extra light. It's like a surface area thing and then it refracts it out. So you guys see that. You accuse me of sweating, but I also sweat.
Yeah. Sweat plus.
Yeah.
Sweat and also this. All right. Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope everyone had a swimming weekend. Everyone's weekend went swimmingly. Everyone had a great Monday and is having a great Tuesday. And
Yes.
if you are on the other side of the world, maybe Wednesday. It might be Wednesday somewhere.
That is true.
It might be Wednesday somewhere.
P.S. You guys are
That's
on the
what
table.
I always say. Oh,
So
yes.
You guys are on the table. We have the live chat on this computer. We have this computer over here for something else,
Yes.
which is related to the stream you guys are going to see in a second.
Yes.
But you guys are here, so we have that interactive layer.
Absolutely.
We're not using the phone because of last week's debacle.
With the microphones?
But there was a microphone thing that we think could be the phone, but it also could be the microphone. So welcome.
Scared of the phone.
To this new microphone experience.
Scared, yes.
We're
yes.
scared of
we
a lot
do
of
have
things.
new. Did you just mention we have new microphones?
That's what I just said. That.
Yeah. I was paying attention. It's fine. We were literally filming TikToks until like 20 seconds ago.
Yes.
So I'm kind of like, brain change. Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the Disoriented stream. But yes, we wanted to give you guys a quick update about how everything's going in terms of the channel, the main channel. This is
You just looked at me with such a panicked look. I was like, with what? With what, Tyler?
Where am I going with this? No, but we are working on a video for the main channel that we are getting close on.
Yes.
We don't want to be like too over-promisey with like how far away we think we are, but
we're in at least the last third to last quarter.
Yes.
The last like 30 to 25% of the video.
We
for
are
sure.
getting there.
Yes.
And then that I think segues us into this stream, right?
Well, the video we're working on is not exactly like this stream.
It's not like this stream at all. No.
No,
I meant like
but
that update being said.
That update being said, we can talk about what we're up to in this stream. So this week we are going to be testing out some more bizarre beauty hacks. Now, we have tried a lot of beauty hacks on our channel before.
Yes.
A lot of people have tried a lot of hacks. A lot of people have tried beauty hacks, non-beauty hacks. You know, we've tried soap hacks. Christine has tried nail hacks, banana hacks. But the thing is, they keep making hacks.
They keep coming.
So there's always more to try. Is really what I'm trying to say.
The hacks themselves are like a zombie horde.
Yes.
Right? They just keep coming, or a hydra. You know, you cut one head off, 2 spring up. We make a reaction video, 1,000 spring up. You know,
Absolutely.
it's like a death cycle.
Now, that's not to say I am claiming that no one on YouTube has already tried these hacks, because someone probably has, but we have not tried these hacks yet.
Right.
And so Tyler said the other day that he misses hacks.
I did say that.
So Carly whipped up a few more beauty hacks from 5 Minute Crafts for us to try.
Yes.
So we are just gonna dive right in, basically, right?
And
Do you have
if we
anything else to
don't-
say?
If we don't talk to Chris in this stream, it's because Nez is behind the camera right now.
Yes. As I mentioned last week, we are going to have our other team members kind of like sub in to run the second cam.
Yes.
And today, it is Nez. Everyone say hello, Nez.
Hi, Nez.
Oh, we didn't say it last time and it was weird. Hi, Nez. But yes, so action
Carly.
cam, Nez. Anyway, so
Rhyme Reese says, the hack industry never rests.
No.
Yes, there is no rest for the wicked. Absolutely.
the devil works hard, the hack industry works harder.
5
right?
Minute Crafts work harder. Taylor I says, what is up to the broccoli? Now, I'm not sure if you meant what is up with the broccoli or dear broccoli, what's up?
Hello, broccoli.
But yeah, let's talk about the broccoli. Let's talk Brock.
Is that oh nice? Is that our segue into this screen sharing thing that we can do?
Oh, Nez has got a lot of high Nez's.
Oh, you got tons of highs.
There are a lot.
Well, okay, so we've kind of split these hacks into like different tranches, different categories of hack.
Yeah,
they're
sorry,
they're
go
not
for
like a pure like full face of hacks.
No.
But we do want to we want to also react a little bit to some other ones that are just I don't know if the word's percolating, but bouncing around in the nether realm. We want to also draw some attention to these other ones.
Yes.
So we have them queued up here on this laptop.
Yes.
To my right.
We usually, when we do hack videos, try and categorize the different hacks that we're doing. We did that a little bit. I would say that we also kind of just did fun ones we're doing ones that just seem kind of fun.
Yes.
But we did try and categorize them a little bit.
We're trying to acknowledge their existence. Okay.
So,
you have not escaped our gaze, hacks. We know you exist. So.
Category number 1 is hacks for the face.
Hence the broccoli. I know that's right. Hence the broccoli, right?
Hence the broccoli.
Okay, so let's go to this guy, and I'll drive over here.
Should I
Is
explain it more?
on your laptop?
Is my laptop falling out here? It should be. I think it should be.
Is it not showing up as an input?
No, it was earlier.
It was earlier.
Well.
Saf, you want to go to the vamping?
Yes, I will vamp.
Okay.
So this family of hacks is essentially both just we said hacks for the face, but really also what they are is using bizarre devices to paint things on your face.
Yes.
So we have a couple of different ones. All right, we're on.
Look at that troubleshooting. Whatever Saf is saying, disregard it. Let's go in.
Gonna end that soundbite right there.
But yes, that is the basis of hacks for the face, is that they are about the face. Go figure.
We missed mug of the day. It's okay. We'll do mug of the day in the middle.
Yeah,
we'll
we
mix it
got
up.
more vamping opportunities, guys. There's some
Yes.
good mugs. I'll tell you what my mug is right now. It's the discontinued, not for any other reason that it's just we don't have a merch company right now. It's coming in. Nez with the action shot coming in hot. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stuck the landing.
All right, fine. Never mind. We're doing them now. Here, I'm coming in.
It is mine is Merry Christmas Witches, which we made a couple years ago. And it was a Christmas-themed mug.
Yeah.
It could also serve as an October, Halloween-themed mug.
And this is a Hocus Pocus mug that we incidentally used in our clickbait photo video hacks video as the mug that I jumped into.
We don't have that B-roll queued up, but if you
No.
guys recall, Safiya was supposed to jump into the mug, tuck quickly so it looked like she was jumping into that mug, and she didn't do a great job. But that's
No.
okay, because they were presented to us as being very easy. And they weren't. We spent a long time trying to do that. Okay, should we go to this computer?
Yes.
Let's do some reaction content that I keep hearing about. Okay, so this one, 5-minute crafts.
Yeah, full screen that.
You want me to?
That B.
Is it hit this button? This
No.
is.
It's
this?
okay. Just play.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's play. Okay.
So this is a sunglass. Wait for it. Sunglass nose contour hack. Whoa! Look at that. The funny thing is, when I first saw this hack, I actually thought it was going to be a hack to address the fact that sunglasses will take your makeup off.
Right.
So I was like, oh, you just cover it in makeup and it'll just be fine. But no, in fact, you paint the, what are these called?
The bridge of your nose.
The nose clampers of your sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Use them to nose contour.
There must be a term for those things.
Nose pads, I think.
Nose pads? These things?
We did something like this back in our Instagram beauty hacks video.
Yes, with tweezers.
With tweezers, because Saf is not a good nose contourer.
No.
And this one was a candidate for us to do today.
But I'm just so bad at nose contouring. Yeah, look, there we go.
Oh, look at it.
That's our old video. Oh, yeah. It's basically like this kind of hack where, I'm using an object to paint on my face.
Yes.
But I am just so bad at nose contouring that even these hacks could not help.
That is the common denominator that we're going to get to, and that's why the broccoli is also on the table, is weird things to get the makeup from said bottle onto your face.
That's what I was trying to say. Weird things you paint your face with.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason I'm bad at nose contouring is because nose contouring a lot is thin out your nose.
Right.
And my nose is not particularly thick. It is big this way.
Right.
So this doesn't help me that much.
Yes. It's got the Fuji factor. It's
I got
it's
a
a
weird
mountain, right? But it is strange.
Fuji factor.
It's just because my mom called my dad's nose Mount Fuji. It's all good. So let's keep going through these ones. So that's the first hack that we're taking a look at, building the narrative.
I like how the idea is that these are all somehow related to the broccoli, but we haven't explained it yet at all.
That is building tension of the live stream. So this one, they're basically making an impromptu device
with a fork and some hot glue.
Right.
To add fake freckles to your face.
Right, and as we address this hack, the narrative builds. What
Oh.
could you use broccoli to apply to?
The prongs of that fork were close to that eye.
And this brings us here, which is, I think maybe Carly got it. But there's we are now at the hack that we are going to be performing.
Before you play it,
Yeah.
Mariana Formigioni says this is gonna end bad.
In general, everything. Yeah, so should we go to the hack that we're talking about
Yes.
right now? Okay, and then going here, now you can see really the payoff
Oh, my
of the
word.
broccoli
Oh, no.
and that thumbnail you might have clicked on as the means to come to this
Oh.
video. And she looks very happy with that on. I mean, let's just go back to that so we can just take
just
one
one
more
more time.
look.
Yeah, Carly,
just-
come back.
We're
Just
gonna
let
go
us-
forward and backwards here. Dip that broccoli. Put the broccoli.
Rewind a little bit more.
What do you want to say?
Or is there more in there?
That's really, so this is how fast it is. They go
Oh,
from
yeah.
black screen to broccoli screen.
Oh,
Broccoli
yeah. There we go.
screen.
I
Yes.
just wanted to see that hit one more time.
You like the land, don't you?
Yeah.
Here, I'll go right here. I can just rewind right back to.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That
yeah.
action, just that's my finger strength right there, just going back and forth, just so we can really understand what we're doing here. So, as you guys saw, we're using the broccoli as the device to apply freckles onto both of our faces.
Yes.
I was gonna make a comment earlier on because there might be some closer shots to my face. I do have a zit. But we are
Aw.
doing beauty hacks today, so in all the spirit of maybe potentially covering it, I don't know.
Tyler's 30 going on 13.
There you go. I'm
here
going
we
to 31 like really soon, actually. Okay, so
We've got a couple. Here we go. We say Cassie Collar says, "Are broccoli freckles just called broccles?" Broccles. Amy X Spider says, "No, the poor broccoli." Yeah, interesting. Yeah, people are also saying that it doesn't exactly look like freckles. Shaloma Gosh says, "Looks like she got chicken pox."
It does.
Bo B says, "Why does the broccoli lady,
Broccoli?
the broccoli lady look bloody?"
Oh, really? But wait, does she look bloody?
Sujatha Rao also says, "Please don't let Tyler eat it after you try it."
Okay, hold on, that's unfair.
But we're
because
definitely gonna eat it.
Safiya is the more eating of makeup person here. I think that we made that Beauty Guru eyeshadow, the Franken Beauty Guru,
Right.
and we put that into water as tea and we drank it. That was Safiya, so
And that was definitely bad.
that was a lot of things going into our stomachs.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Is that how much you think we should use?
is that not how much you think we should use?
Can we make it smaller?
Okay, got it. I will try to break
Sorry,
off.
I'm not trying to criticize your methods.
You don't trust my vision on how to use broccoli as a freckle adding device?
It looks like kind of almost as big as my entire face.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to just do it in one fell swoop here.
Oh, okay. All right. Efficiency.
No, why don't you have the more honest trial? Okay, that's more similar to the hack that we're recreating, and I'll go with a bigger doodad.
All right.
A
That's fair.
meteor frond.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have this like cream contour palette from ELF. Some people say ELF, but from ELF.
I mean, come on. It looks like it could be elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's secretly dots after the letters.
Okay, well, they're secret. I mean, it's like when you see that name, it looks like it looks like elf.
So I am just gonna dot this in. Ready? She just goes straight on, right? Boop 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 boop.
That's how you do it right there.
Boop 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 boop.
Look at that. Look, hold on, real quick. On the broccoli, it is retaining said makeup.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Look at the rack focus.
Yeah, Nez, you got this.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then Ty, you go for it too.
Okay.
All right.
This is going to be a little of a different experience.
You need to be specific where you smack that.
All right, here we go. Coming in. Ready? We're going to see
Yeah.
every one of those little polyps on this broccoli.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, I got a dense little spot right there. So I think this could spell a disaster. I think if I'm delicate with my application, it might actually still have a freckle effect. Do you want to see this as an action shot?
Oh no.
If you guys are interested, this
Okay.
could be a disaster. Are you going in?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a mirror. Okay,
I
I'm
have
going to
a
go in
mirror.
off the monitor at the top here. Okay,
Are you
ready?
sure?
I'm fine here.
Okay, ready?
I got a lot to play with.
Ready? Yeah.
All right, coming in. Oh, Soft's got the shot. Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Let's see Soft do it. Oh, here,
Oh.
that's me.
Oh, Tyler, do your other cheek.
Oh, sorry.
No, not just so we can see.
Hey, that's not that bad, actually.
Does that look like freckles?
I know it doesn't look like freckles at all. It looks like
Okay, let me try this cheek now that I've gotten some product off.
Oh, that's not so bad, actually. It looks like dirt.
Yeah, it's kind of like I can, first of all, I guess I can see this maybe being useful for like stage makeup or something. If I had to play like a ruffian in like Oliver Twist, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Or like, you know, like a side orphan in Annie or something, you know, like, but at the same time, why would you use broccoli?
Maybe you had like one of those plates that had the ranch in the middle with the carrots and the celery, and everyone went for the carrots and celery and the broccoli's left over. So you might as well use the broccoli so it doesn't go to waste. Hack. Thinking, and all of the other brushes for makeup are already taken.
Yeah.
I remember I did West Side Story back in the day and had to gel my hair, and all the combs were taken sometimes.
Oh.
So if I was in a pinch, I had to go for something else.
Deonta says it actually looks cute on Tyler. Look at
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Guys, this is the start of my budding beauty channel career. I can do it. I can apply the hacks in good ways.
Dino Minier says Tyler looks like he just rolled in the mud.
I'm like Pigpen right now.
Yeah. Oh,
I see that camera right on me, Nez. Okay, I got it. You want to show it off?
Yeah. Dara Molotsky says Tyler kind of looks like a blushing Animal Crossing city member.
That's what I'm talking about. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
That presented me flatteringly. I liked that.
Yeah.
Saf's reading the chat over here.
Yeah.
And we're
I
doing
liked this.
A makeup expose over here.
Manishika Suresh says, "What a Brocco look."
That's what we're talking about. Okay, it's all coming together.
It sort of looks like a football stripe kind of deal.
Yeah.
I look like an extra in Little Giants right now.
All right,
okay?
I'm gonna
and this
try-
could have been like a funny bit in Little Giants, like they don't know how to put on that thing and they go and grab the broccoli because they saw the 5-minute hack.
I'm gonna just do it a little more.
You're gonna go in there.
Just trying to be thorough.
You're gonna try to prove your makeup acumen here.
No.
I think it looks kind of cute. Do you have some on your nose, or is it?
Yeah. No, I did that.
Okay, I thought those were natural freckles. The nose actually.
Looks
It's all
better.
coming together. We watch and react to the contouring of the nose, and now we have freckles on your nose. It all comes together.
I think if you were really far away, it might look good. I think that close up, it does just look straight up like dirt. But the other problem I think is that I think our granules on the top of our broccoli are too small. You know what I mean? Like they're not far enough apart from each other to get like a good broccoli, to get a good like spread of freckles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you're saying it's contingent on the spread is the right way. The spread of the, what's that thing? The bush at the top, the bushels, the top, the hair,
leaf?
the head of broccoli.
Didn't I just say that?
Is it head? I thought the cauliflower might be better, by the way. Because
Yeah.
cauliflower's got more brain ridges to them in general.
Joanna Ortiz says, I mean, you do look like you just picked the broccoli, and maybe that's the goal.
Yes. This is my wand.
Yes.
Also, I feel like my face right now might be an insta-leave for anyone who comes to this live stream later. There's like, I don't know what's even going on here.
Here, I'm
It's
trying
like-
to fix it.
It's like when Oscar walks into the Christmas party and watches them singing at the karaoke machine. He's just like, no, it's too soon. I can't
Just
do it.
leaves.
I'm leaving. This is.
I just blended it out a little bit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Beauty blender challenge.
A lot of people in the chat are also asking, like, why broccoli? But there is no answer.
Oh no! Come on, guys. This is 5-minute crafts we're talking about here. You want context? you want depth of the investigation? It
Yeah.
ends. These are all threads that go nowhere.
Here we go.
We are all Charlie Day.
Helena Jermigan says, Softs actually kind of look like my real freckles.
Wow.
So there you go.
Saf is making momentum here. Okay. Hack 1. I think based on the popular vote of the live chat, it's pretty solid.
Yes.
Pretty good. A little speckling, a little polling. It looks pretty good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
A lot of people are saying, I just logged on and what?
That's what I said. I think new entrants to this live stream are going to be very alarmed by, I think, my face, because this is what's even happening here, and I have a giant head of Brock right
Yeah,
here.
I think that we should move on.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would you say? Was this yay or nay?
Oh, is that our metric? I think that in that very niche example of you are backstage of Oliver Twist in high school and you're out of makeup applicating things.
I guess, yeah.
You could grab this.
And you go, my mom gave me broccoli for lunch and I hate broccoli.
And I'm going to
so
use it. There you go.
It's either this or I'm going to secretly throw it away. Yeah, I guess
But
this
I
is
think
better
it's
than throwing it away.
Objectively,
But,
a nay. It's
ready?
not. Yeah.
You want a little snippet?
You're going to take a bite?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Ready?
You do it. Millions of people screamed out in terror. What's that?
I can't taste the bronzer.
Well, it's just right. It's semi-edible.
It's kind
Just
of
give
big
me
bite.
the stalk. The stalk is the weakest part of the brock. All right. You know, actually it tastes pretty good. Sorry about the crunching. This is an ASMR crunching channel for the time being. All right, Carly, what is hack category number 2?
Glue and lips.
Glue and lips.
It's very.
I need to swallow my broccoli.
I'll vamp here. This next category is, I think the name itself is pretty self-explanatory. Glue and lips. What does that have to do with beauty? What are you doing down there?
Can I have some water?
Oh, yeah, here. You're looking for the water bottle?
Yeah, I just got a lot of broccoli in my mouth, and I don't want to have a ton in my teeth.
Okay, got it. Oh, you're rinsing down there. Okay, well, I mean, I should do that too.
There's a mirror if you need to check.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh no.
Mike
You guys-
down! Mike
You guys have
down!
been here since the start of the live stream.
Sorry.
So you guys have seen how that broccoli got into the teeth. So yeah, glue and stuff, or glue and lips. Well, okay. Mic down.
No, Ty, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Just keep going.
Yeah,
Alright.
glue and lips.
Glue and
It's
lips.
a very-
I'm gonna cue this up. Want to go to this, and Saf can fix her mic in the background. Okay, cool. So this is a lady that is reading, and when we watch this, she's having a hard time reading. So they keep falling down. I mean, that's super annoying. So what she decides to do, or her friend who is sitting next to her says, I mean, come on, you're really annoying me. I'm trying to do my makeup here. And she decides to put a clip into her hair and glue onto her skin to glue her ear to her glasses, which seems like a pretty extreme decision. Also, it's Brian's script, apparently.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Do I sound okay, Carly?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well, there was no loud explosion sounds with the mic, so I think we're okay. But yeah, so basically that first hack, Soph, did you hear what happens?
Yes.
They glue the glasses to the back of her ear.
Hacks with glue and lips. Yes, I saw this one.
It seems like an extreme decision for just
I
like
agree.
a single day.
It also seems incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, you don't want glue on the back of your ear. We can test that one too if we need to.
I don't want to.
Okay, got it. So then this next one, we have people applying their makeup over here. She's putting glue, using glue for her eyelashes, and she decides.
I don't understand what this is for because
To
she
glue-
just puts eyelash glue on her lip and then puts her lip up, but I don't know why.
Oh, see, that's why. That's the payoff right there.
I
You look
thi-
like the thing from Truth or Dare.
I think it's because it's supposed to like make your lips fuller, but to me that doesn't necessarily read fuller.
No, it looks
It
like
just
you're.
looks like you're holding your lip like this.
No, it's
You know what I
that's-
mean?
They're trying to build a beauty trend here.
If I glue my own appendages to my face, it's better for some reason.
Well-
At least the gluing your glasses to your ear at least had like a purpose.
Right.
Even if it seemed like completely the wrong call. But just I don't get the glue lip thing. I don't get it.
Well, they're playing fast loose with the glue. And then this last one, which I believe is the hack we're doing, is a Kit Kat themed hack, probably a brand integration if we're being real here. This is how they're doing like their ad, right? Or some kind of thing. They're putting Vaseline in with the Kit Kat, coffee grounds. This is actually a pretty advanced one. That happens fast. And then they take this out and put it into a little lip scrub bottle.
And use it as a lip scrub for some reason. I like how we went also in our minds straight from the glue to this.
Right.
It just like has to do with the lips,
Okay, so I think the evolution
It
is
was a
that
thread.
the thread, yes, the narrative here was glue to ears, weird.
Yeah.
Just want to react to that. Then we go glue to lip pinned up to now you have to use some kind of scrub because you've, overglued your lip.
I was thinking like you're modifying your lips.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
It is in the vein of like people who use those plumping like balms and stuff. It's in the similar vein of like we're doing
Yes.
slight
they're trying to do something.
hack adjacent modifications here. And the obvious question here with edible scrub is how edible is this scrub? Because I mean it's like basically just a Kit Kat bar.
It's also Kit Kat and Vaseline, and I'm sure I've eaten Vaseline in my life, but I'm not sure Vaseline is like super edible.
No.
I don't think it's like supposed to be like definitely eat Vaseline.
It's not particularly fun to eat.
Yes.
Okay, so what is happening here? I
Yeah.
know we have some more information about it. I think, Carl, you've seen like a real version of this one done, or?
For a real lip scrub, the only difference is they use cocoa powder instead of Kit Kat. So that's
Oh.
what they substituted.
That's the switch.
But
Oh.
you need the other bowl too, because you're gonna do like a double boiler situation.
Why would you ever want to use a Kit Kat essentially as like as a scrubbing thing? Is it because it's got like the cookie inside, so you can actually use it to like strip your lips?
Maybe.
The thing about it is it actually seems like a horrible thing to use because there's so much stuff in Kit Kats. There's like oils, there's like sugar, there's like wafer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're saying, oh, instead of cocoa powder, I can just use Kit Kats, it's like, well, that is about to expire in about 5 minutes.
All right, so
Yes.
the first step here
You
is
have to
opening up our
boil-
Kit
You
Kats.
should start boiling your water.
Yeah.
Hannah P says, why would you waste a perfectly good Kit Kat on that?
Well, the only defense would be the ability to eat the Kit Kat later.
Here we go.
Through the scrub.
Leon Brander says, the inventor of Vaseline used to eat a tablespoon of it before bed every night. Unverified tea, but people also used to drink mercury because they thought it would make them live forever.
That did happen.
So,
yeah.
people also in the 1920s used to use radioactive makeup because they thought it was the next big beauty trend. So
Right.
And Queen Elizabeth's makeup might have killed her. It
was mostly lead-based.
Elizabeth won.
Elizabeth won.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys have been keeping track, I am feeling a slight dewiness on my forehead. So that is happening. That is, yeah. There's something going on.
Kayla Duncan says apparently you can eat Vaseline, but it acts as a laxative if you eat too much.
Well, that's not good.
Well, all right.
So we have a teapot on the table. Is it because we have to do something with heat?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you have to boil water and put it in the bigger bowl.
Okay. I'm just wondering. I don't even know what's going on.
Tyler just blacked back in. It's
No, I'm
fine.
just feeling a little disoriented right now, just because the hack is it's just so many things going on.
Right.
You have all these facts about Queen Elizabeth I.
Yes.
Just throwing them out there like that.
So essentially what we do is we're going to, this water, our little kettle's boiling. Nez, if you want to show the good people the kettle, this is our fun kettle. And this is actually our little kettle that Christine got us as a wedding gift.
On the
Very
registry.
fitting, yes.
It's quite fancy.
It
It's
is
got
actually-
a single button press and then it goes up.
It's one of my favorite things that we got from
Yes.
our wedding. But we're basically boiling some water. We're going to create a double boiler so we can melt our Kit Kats into our Vaseline and then mash them all up together.
This thing smells incredible, by the way. I know it's like a simple pleasure in life, but this Kit Kat in my hand is just, it's calling my name. We have multiples here, which I'm going to probably eat. Yeah.
Diana Keating says, my dog is questioning everything.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but I agree.
And we're just getting started here. Okay,
Yes.
so we're going to break this bad boy up. That's the first step, I think.
Yes.
So I'm going to break this up. You want to get an action shot of my silicone ring, me breaking this bad boy up. into here.
210823 says, Soph, just don't eat that scrub, please.
Oh,
But I have to.
Plot twist.
But
That
I
is
must.
Definitely happening.
You're doing a good job.
Okay, here we go. Right, that's that
Hold on.
broken
Yeah.
up into the bowl. Hello, and this is good scrub stuff, guys. If you want a tip, that stuff is good for your scrubs. All right,
So
ready? Where's the Vaseline? Oh, it's right there. Yes. Here you
Go.
go.
No,
Okay,
go
cool.
for it.
And we have a spoon.
I have a scooper.
Oh, scooper. You want to go melon ball it?
There's an ice cream scooper there
There's
also.
several.
I'll
Choose
use
your
it.
fighter utensils.
Choose your fighter.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Tyler, I love how in charge you are right now.
Yeah. Well,
You're just making
someone's
it
got
happen.
to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
Carly's doing it.
Yeah.
And then I'm just downstream Carly. Carly's like, will you keep doing the stream? Okay, cool. Here we go. I'm going to get some Vaseline. You want to get this?
Lauren Ash Sims says the broccoli freckles
I'll come to you.
are really contributing to Tyler's cute, flustered aesthetic.
Here we
I
go.
agree.
All right, so we're going there. I think that's about a tablespoon.
Oh.
It's really Vaseline-y, actually.
Oh no. Yeah.
Ready? And in. Okay, cool. Vaseline in.
Yeah.
Should we put a little bit more in for good measure?
I mean,
I'll just put a little bit more in.
I don't think there are no specific instructions usually with these types of hack videos. So like literally anything.
Anything goes. It's a build your own adventure with Vaseline. Okay, here you go. Put that down. Hit play. I got my little instructions over here. Next up is coffee grounds. Looks like we want like a tablespoon of coffee grounds. I'm gonna do like a. Yeah, I'm gonna do a tablespoon.
There are
hole
holes in that.
I just sprinkled it in.
Oh, you just sprinkled it in.
I just eyeballed it
Okay,
completely.
Carly, you eyeball for me. Tell me when. Ready?
Yeah. Yep. Looks good.
Okay. When I looked up, Carly's hands were like covering her eyes. They were literally like this. Yeah, that's when. Are you trying to focus in? Okay, yeah.
Mbot says, I am too high for this. I can't stop watching in horror.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. This is a horror stream. Okay, this is what we got in here. Okay, so this is the recipe essentially.
All right, ready?
Tried and true. Thank you, 5 Minute Crafts. Okay, so is that guy almost ready?
I mean, yeah, it's warm. Do you want to just
85
go for
degrees.
it?
Let's wait until it gets a little hotter, right? And in the meantime, I'll eat a Kit Kat.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Was there something we were supposed to be doing in the meantime?
We do have that when you guys did the oatmeal.
Oh yeah,
If you wanna
we
look
do
at that.
actually.
Wait.
So during this moment where we're waiting for the water to finish boiling, Carly did queue up a hack from one of our old hack videos, from our Instagram beauty hack videos.
A scrub hack.
Where we also made a kind of like semi-edible scrub mask out of, for beauty purposes.
This is gross, by the way, guys. Heads up.
This is an oatmeal mask that I put on my armpits that Tyler, it's supposed to like help like lighten the skin under your armpits. Yep.
So this lady's doing it over there, right? She puts it on. She takes it off, whatever.
Oh, look
and
how
then
nice and
incoming,
shaved my armpits
her
are.
boyfriend comes in, takes a bite. So then I had to take a bite too, and it was gnarly. It was like very bitter.
Oh!
Sorry, I just spat it out. But it was just like raw oats. It was not a lot of baking. There's some baking powder in there too. It was bad. So
That is pretty gnarly.
that happened.
And that's actually perfect timing. We're ready. The water's boiling.
Carly, you got it on lock right there. Timed it out to the T. Okay, great. So,
All right, no, don't put that, because I'm going to put the water in here for.
on the table. Let's
Party
just go
foul.
for it. Yeah, no worries.
Look at that water.
Very Brussels statue-esque.
Yes. Water.
Look at that
Water.
pour. This is actually a great.
It's water.
What
I'm warm. So for any people who have just recently come in and are confused, essentially we're making a DIY lip scrub with Kit Kats and coffee scrub and Vaseline.
Here's the tea, guys. This was not in the actual tutorial. This step with the hot water, when you look at the tutorial, it's not really there. So for this one, but Carly found another scrub recipe that apparently had coconut that did do this double boil.
Cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder.
Yeah.
So this is our mechanism to heat it up, get everything a little warm, so we can actually mash it into this thing. What is scrub? Yeah. What does the chat
Someone
say?
says, Maddie M says, a horror movie based on 5-minute crafts that kill. I wonder how long until this actually becomes a thing.
It sounds good, and I know that they film a lot of horror movies now as like selfie cams.
Yes.
Like Unfriended was like done like that. There's one called Host that was like a Zoom call that like a demon gets into because they do a seance. So we could do like a screen recording horror movie where 5-minute crafts somehow, crafts people into horrible deaths. Sounds
I
like
agree.
a winner. Sounds like a winner.
All right, so now I have to mash this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Is there
it warm
anything
enough?
that we want to mash with? I saw this one channel on TikTok where this guy takes a mortar and pestle
Wait.
and he mashes up like everything.
Wait, why?
And then he takes a bite of what he mashed up, and that's really the end of it.
Tyler, can you help me?
Yeah, here.
I need a second stick.
I'm coming in with multiple sticks here. Let me do it. I got it.
All right, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to try to go in multiple sticks.
Oh.
Try to mash.
Amara Zahid says, what happened to your faces? Well, it's Broccoli Freckles, okay?
There's
And I-
no limits if it's too.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It was a little bit devious to start with the freckles, but I think that's a thing we can explain the entire way to go.
Yes. Courtney176 says, I think Soph messed up. Well, I might have.
We have to make this Kit Kat's life worth it.
Do we need more Vaseline?
Ow, it is hot actually. Why did I
Why
say
were
it
you
wasn't
doing
hot?
that?
Boiling water.
Yeah, it is really hot. Yeah.
Oh, Tyler, your Vaseline melon baller over there is really just a lot. Here,
It is, yeah.
take a little bit more Vaseline, maybe.
Okay, you want more Vaseline? Here we go. Coming in. You better watch out with your finger. It's not gonna really work like that. It's gonna stick.
Oh.
In. Okay, great.
It's okay. I'll just rub it in like lotion.
So I'm not sure that the boiling water is. Well, I think it is doing something actually. I think I'm making progress here actually.
I actually think that the more Vaseline is going to help.
You think?
I like how the chat right now is not able to really get like a good. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Here. You think we can get a shot of that? In?
No, it's hard.
Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. I could be at 5-minute crafts, people. I could produce these things. I could be a hand model for 5-minute crafts.
All right, Tyler. While you're doing that,
Yeah.
Carly, will you come back to the computer?
Yes.
We'll just show everyone one more time what it's supposed to look like. Here it goes.
Okay.
Kit Kat. Oh, yep, there we go. Vaseline.
which we've double dosed it.
Coffee grounds, and then
They have like a toothpick.
see, look at that cut ahead to what that is.
Yeah, no, that is a devilish cut ahead.
All right, and now Tyler, what does yours look like?
I don't know, man. Oh yeah, no, it looks good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, in.
Your hand's in the
all
way.
right. Look at that. That's not bad.
What the heck?
That doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
You made good progress.
Yeah.
This is my makeshift mortar and pestle with 5 concurrent popsicle sticks.
Yeah.
It actually has a good crunch sound to it. You guys hear this? ASMR. You look stressed.
XOXO62477 says this feels like when little kids make potions out of random stuff. Yes. Abby's channel says double boiling should be like the smaller bowl on the bigger bowl.
This is working up a sweat for me.
I guess I didn't really mean double.
Sorry. My arm's getting tired.
I guess I didn't really mean double boiler. It's more like we needed like a warm bath.
Yeah.
Versus double boiler.
You wanted to heat it up.
Dude, you're killing it to the point where that looks tasty, and I'm upset.
This actually looks like an ingredient right now.
Yeah.
It's a laxative.
Yeah.
That's what they said. That's what you guys said in the chat.
It is a laxative. All right, ready?
There's like a free reign thing. If the chat says it, it's on the table.
Now that you have Vaseline
Yeah,
on
now
your
that I have Vaseline all over my hands.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right, Nez. We got this. Spoonage.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Honestly, it could look worse.
It doesn't look great, but in terms of like, if you know it's chocolate, it's all good. You know, it's kind of gross. It's like dirt adjacent at best.
It kind of looks like a banana smoothie, like a chocolate banana smoothie.
There it is. Lip scrub. Have you ever been to the store and they didn't have any lip scrub, but you were next to a 7-Eleven, and you're like, hey, I'll just go in there and I'll get some lip scrub.
Oh, it's warm.
Oh, it's really warm right now.
Yeah, it's warm.
What does the chat think of that?
Oh no.
Just let me like kind of loosen up my shoulder. I just kind of blew out my shoulder.
Oh no, people are upset.
They are?
Yeah. Kikuman says this is killing any and all chocolate cravings.
Okay, there you go.
Although people say it looks good. Shaloma says I would eat that, LOL.
Well, we're about to put it on our lips, and I think it's going to end up in one.
Yeah, I think people are also
inevitably.
worried that we're going to eat it because like Vaseline is a laxative. So we're going to just eat a little tiny bit. But first we're going to scrub our lips with it.
All right. So what's the point of a lip scrub? We're trying to get like
Dead skin off
All right, let's do
our
it.
lips.
All right, action shot.
Yeah, there. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
It's really disgusting looking. Oh, come to me. I got it. Ready? I got dead skin too. I got to work it off. Okay, coming in.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
It does have some exfoliation dynamics to it.
Yeah, the wafers, like the ground wafer and the coffee grounds are coming together to like make like a nice like exfoliating texture.
I look like a kid that just like went to town at like Halloween.
Like a popsicle or something.
I'm like in the middle of like a sugar crash as like a 10-year-old, which means I've had like 15 of these things.
The thing is at first it tastes kind of good,
That's a lot of Vaseline.
but then later it tastes like what I imagine a car tire to taste like.
Yeah.
It tastes like rubber. Like it tastes like how rubber smells, like hot rubber.
No, it's got like winter, like cold dry day in winter levels of Vaseline, where you like just threw some Blistex on and your lips are like gnarly. You know what I'm saying? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Or I'm just...
Haley Nicole says I had to look away. All right, well, what do we think about that, guys?
I think visually, it's pretty horrifying. Honestly, like it looks like pretty gross right now. The freckles we all could live with, but looking at the screen here, it's pretty disgusting.
I think that actually the texture is surprisingly like a lip scrub.
Right.
But the taste is bad, and the fact that it is like a literal just a Kit Kat in there means that it's not gonna last very long.
It can't stay very long, no.
Yeah, there's no way in hell. So I'm gonna call that a bit of a bust.
I don't want to eat that, just to be honest with you.
Although I will say that you were able to recreate what they did pretty well.
Oh, no, yeah.
I think in the first one with the broccoli freckles, it was hard for us to like recreate what 5 Minute Crafts had done.
Yeah.
But in this one, I think you actually got there.
Your move, 5 Minute Crafts.
You got to the product.
Get at me.
The product itself was just so undesirable.
It was pretty disgusting, yeah. Here, let me just show you guys like this. I mean, like this is This is
No,
not.
Tyler, don't.
Sorry, my fault. It's chocolate. It's chocolate. It's just
People
not
were
so-
already saying, like,
Oh,
people are leaving.
People are mad about it. Okay, got it. My bad. My bad. Kit Kat.
Sorry, I'm not trying to micromanage you, but I also want to, like, preserve the same.
You're not micromanaging. You're the one that's watching the chat here. So if they don't like it, I'm not
They don't
trying-
like it.
Okay, sorry guys.
They don't like it.
All right.
All right, so with that, we're going to move on to
Keep
hack
going
number
here.
3.
Okay, so this one comes up. What category is this, Carly?
Just lips this time.
Just lips. Okay, so don't worry. We're focusing on our lips. Well, here, let's build a narrative here. Our lips are exfoliated. Actually, I'm feeling them. They feel they feel raw. So we're ready to do new hacks with our lips, right, Saf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say our lips are feeling raw?
Isn't that what happens when you scrub?
It's supposed to be like a.
Oh, don't.
Are you just eating?
I'm
Okay.
actually. This is good.
It's
Fine.
supposed to be like yeah, I guess raw is a word you could use. The dead skin's supposed to go away.
There you go. All right. So this first one we're reacting to in this category. Pale lips, no problem. Have orbit gum, wasabi. Oh my God, wasabi paste and
Whoa.
yogurt, some kind of yogurt, mixed together here. That's going to be really gnarly. You can't just offset the wasabi's explosiveness with yogurt.
Although
It's not
it
that
kind of
simple.
looks like a knife. Oh, like
What's
a
she
no.
doing? Oh, this is also the augmentation round, right? She's got to be trying to plump here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now
Wow.
she has lip injections or something.
Well, first of
No, I
all,
mean, I'm just-
there was definitely
Not that extreme, yeah.
There was definitely concealer on her lips in the before, and then in the after, like, there's no way that was wasabi. That would hurt.
I mean,
That
incredible
would
it wasn't,
really
yeah.
hurt, even with yogurt.
It's not that, I mean, like, I like when they do those jump cut before and afters, and you're like, is that even the same person? Is it really that simple?
And
you know?
who are you?
Exactly. All right.
Is it this stuff? I think I'm getting the right stuff.
You're getting, okay.
Yes.
You want to react to this next one?
Yeah.
All right. Go in here. Hair wax. Okay. Putting hair wax onto the lip. Oh, wow. Paper napkin. It's going to the bottom lip.
What is this?
Oh, over it. Okay.
Carly,
oh.
I've never seen this before. Oh.
Oh, that is horrifying. That is.
Well,
Listen, it looks actually pretty nice on her. I got to be
it
honest.
kind of looks like just those like candy wax lips at the end, but the process is horrifying.
It was a little bit Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, it was like a little bit like, what are you building here? That is scary, right? But to be fair, the end product, they looked like
It was also far away, and they cut to it. So I don't know about that. Oh God. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah.
Ah!
So basically, what they're saying is, if you don't want lip injections, can't afford lip injections, just put the lip injection onto your lip,
but what
and then
is-
you're good.
hair wax.
What is hair wax in that case? Is it when you pull it off? Is it just going to cause havoc?
I have no clue.
Listen, if you got a hot date and you're going out, you come out there looking like that's $1 million.
When she turns to the side, it's just so pushed out.
Yeah.
That's why it looks like she almost has those candy lips where like she's biting on it on the
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
I don't know what hair wax is.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost upended the thing. Yeah, people say, how do you get the wax off? Diantha says, what the hell is wrong with these people? Unclear if she's talking about us or
She's talking
them.
about us. She's talking about us. She's talking about us. So this brings us to, is this the hack we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
This is the hack we're doing, Saf.
Yes.
So this girl is going in. She doesn't have lipstick. Okay.
Relatable.
So now what she's going to go in for is some balm. Okay.
Oh, I
and
love the light
on.
bulb.
Let's address this real quick. She
That's
has such
cute,
a good
actually.
idea that the universe agrees, right? Like behind her.
The Demogorgon's coming to get her.
Watch out. And then you go, no, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. And you go in. Okay, so she's going to take her chapstick, put it into eyeshadow, and directly apply it, and the lipstick industry is dead.
Here's the thing, is that this looks like fun, like something I would actually want to try, but I have a hard time believing that any but the first one are actually the hack.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
completely agree.
because when she puts it on, it doesn't look like super effective.
This one right here, right?
Yes.
The first one.
When you're like, okay,
That looks like a swatch in your
looks
lips.
okay.
Yeah.
And then the other ones that look better, I feel like they either spent a long time trying to get better, like trying to make them look better, or it is just like a lipstick.
Right. So, in the
I like
spirit,
how we showed two absolutely horrifying hacks, and this one's like kind of fun and normal.
we want to balance out the hacks we try.
Yes.
So that they exist in some human realm.
Yeah.
They could be tried.
Yes.
And not, just by I
Yes.
guess a horror villain, as I said with Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
There is also a like slight there is an interesting dynamic to that. Not interesting.
Yeah.
This is uninteresting. This
Is
is
it-
a very uninteresting soundbite I'm about to give. Okay.
All right, go for it.
There is a dynamic with this where like some pigments that are approved for the eyes are not approved for the lips.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I know, for example, like there are very few blue pigments that are approved to use on your lips. I think because the idea is that like you ingest some.
Okay.
So maybe this is like I don't care, I'm gonna put my eyeshadow on my lips kind of thing.
Inhibitions to the wind.
Yes, exactly.
I am a hacker. I don't care about this. I'm just going in.
Yeah.
I want my makeup looks to have an infinite arsenal.
Yeah, see? Jenny MC, that isn't actually a bad hack. Wow.
Let's try the
Yeah.
not bad hack here.
Better than the wasabi one for sure, says Loose.
Yeah, but that could have been more entertaining, watching
Yes.
us suffer with the wasabi. But anyway, so this is a different form of lip modification. This is just putting eyeshadow onto your lips. So
Ooh,
chapstick.
yeah, that's sharp.
Hey, there you go.
Is there a reason they're ones without a label?
That was just me being too aggressive unpackaging it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was a long spiral.
Yeah,
No sweat. Okay, so I'm going in too with this, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Of
I
course.
mean, I just want to explain. My lips, they feel exfoliated.
Yeah, you have some like coffee grounds in your stubble, like right here.
Do we want to show that? Or
No,
is that,
no,
okay.
no,
Yeah.
no. We want to pretend. We want to pretend like that hack never happened.
Yeah, people do not like that hack. Yeah, okay.
All right, ready? Which color do you want?
That's a good question. What color do you want?
So you just I think I want blue or yellow.
So
I want blue, or
want
maybe
it-
you want blue.
we're going.
Remember in the beginning of the Bite Lip Lap video, like almost 4.5 years ago, you said you want your Tyler one would be blue.
There you go. I'll do
So you
baby
go
blue
blue.
then. All right.
I'll go
Going
yellow.
To action shot. Here we go.
All right, so I just massage it, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
That doesn't look like it's great for that eyeshadow.
Oh.
That's the level of damage there was not the same as in the.
It looks.
hack.
Oh.
Okay, but it kind of rubs off, kind of.
At first, it looked like I was just coating the eyeshadow in the
Yeah.
lip balm.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
That doesn't look
All right,
right.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
That
Coming in for
doesn't
the
look
blue.
right.
Coming in for the blue here.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Plate Inez. Ready? And oh, this is gonna be vintage.
The same
Tyler
thing's
color.
happening. Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's what it looks like on the top there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, ready?
No, I'm gonna just get a little bit more onto it.
Oh. Oh.
Is there a possibility?
Oh.
And I'm not trying to put 5-minute 5-minute crafts on blast here, but that this hack doesn't really work. Is there a possibility?
Holly says, "Oh my God, is this an exclusive sneak peek at Tyler's upcoming lip kit range?" Yes.
The color story will blow your mind, guys. Okay, it's I don't know. That's something people say, right?
It is actually.
Okay,
Good
cool.
job. All right, ready?
We're right there. Oh, okay. What am I using? You're good.
We can both use
Zoom
it.
in. Okay, let's do a double. You go first.
All right, here it is.
This has
This
got
is
you
what it looks
on
like.
lock right now.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. You want to come
That-
towards me a little bit? There. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's not so bad. Hey, that looks pretty good, actually.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Let's go to T. Let's go to me.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, here, have this.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
I'm
doing
just
it.
gonna
Do
wing
whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing it off this. I'm just looking at the camera. Actually, maybe I should use this thing. All right, ready? You got me, Nez?
Yep.
All right. All right, blue. I got falling apart.
Yes. Stabbo Crabbo says, "I like to imagine this is how Soft and ColourPop produce their lipsticks." Yes. Oh, wow! I just looked up. Here, no, but it's not that the hack isn't working. It's like you're outside of your lines.
You blaming me? You blaming my application
Yeah.
here?
Here, I'll help you. You want help?
No, I want to work it on. Ready? Let's go close in. I think that I can just kind of work it on, right? I just got to clean up the.
Oh.
It's pretty full coverage.
Oh.
I think it's got some.
Oh.
It's got some chocolate in it now.
Oh no. Oh. Renee Dancero says he missed.
Come on, guys, I'm doing this live. We can't figure this out. Okay, that's like the fourth time I put lipstick on. I kind of look like a
Emily
member of like the
P.
Insane Clown Posse right now, right?
Emily P says, it's like Tyler is a crazed Smurf. Oh my God. Okay, I will say I was waiting for you to finish doing yours.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think this actually works quite
It does,
well.
because when you kind of smush your lips together, it actually kind of becomes more full coverage.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's something about this palette where like the introduction of like an oil or a wax kind of like changed the color. If you
Yeah.
can see, like I put on like a light orange and it turned almost like a blood orange.
Right.
Same with Tyler's. Tyler started out like a lighter blue and then it turned like sort of like a deeper, almost like teal, like ocean blue color.
Yeah.
It's actually very attractive.
It's growing on you.
The application is really horrendous.
I look like a character from Xenon right now. I got
A little bit.
protozoa vibes.
But I would say that the application's bad, but the color is good.
Here's what I'd say: is it actually tastes kind of good, and I feel
That's
like
just chapstick.
the chapstick tastes nice.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Also, someone in the chat pointed out how, like, moments ago, I was like, blue is dangerous to put on your lips, and then I made you do the blue. So I'm sorry about that. It's on your teeth.
Yeah, am I sure?
No, you don't. No,
You're vetoing my shot.
I mean, if you want to. Yes. Yeah.
Oh God. That's
Eli
disgusting.
the fruit says, listen, sir, it's your color, but it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes. The Arts 25 says, I think that this is happening because the powder is pressed harder than 5 minute crafts. Sorry. Glitch in the Matrix, 5 minute crafts.
Are you consuming too much NYX eyeshadow palette already?
Yeah, maybe it's the Vaseline hitting my large intestine.
Oh wow. That's a lot of information.
But I think that it actually works pretty well. Maybe 5 minute crafts like kind of dusted up their eyeshadow a bit before applying it. Theirs was also maybe less tightly packed because it was more glittery.
Yeah.
And this is more like a matte palette.
I kind of get off my teeth.
But honestly, I keep going in for more applications because I'm into this.
I think it's not a bad color.
Holy wow.
So as you guys can assume, I did not test out a ton of the lipsticks at ColourPop. That was my. I put the Kylie Jenner stuff on. Remember in that one video a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think it looks good on you. I think it's a good color.
I am loving this. All right, next lipstick we make, orange. We're
Yeah.
doing it.
Yes.
Who knows? I mean, who knows that will ever happen again. But if it happens,
Yeah.
orange and this color, both on the list.
Blue.
This is a good hack. I have ruined this eyeshadow palette though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I
but
probably could save it by like, oh my God.
scraping off the top.
Yeah, like scraping off the top. And I do have a fair amount, like that does happen sometimes. I have a lot of eyeshadow, you know. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Like I could probably scrape off the top.
Yeah.
Or we could just have like, you know, sort of designated lip balm eyeshadow palettes. But overall, actually, that was a pretty good hack.
And this looks very nice on you. It's got
Thank
that
you.
blood orange dynamic. It looks cool. What did you take my hand for?
I don't know. I'm feeling romantic.
You are feeling romantic. Okay, so that's the third hack down. What do we
Yes.
have next year?
Yes.
Hack numero.
I really,
quattro.
really, really like how people are coming in later and being like, what the heck is on your face? Like, no, everyone is upset about the freckles. They're broccoli freckles, people. They're broccoli freckles.
Yes. All right, what do we have next year, Carly?
Yes.
Hacks for your hair.
Hacks for the hair.
Before we move on, everyone
Yes.
wants us to say that your blue lipstick was like Ichiban for men from Friends. A lot of people in the chat are talking about it. You don't need to put it back on.
No, I'm just gonna go, Ichiban, for men. That's what he does, right?
He does kind of do
Yeah,
that.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ichiban.
All right. Great. Here we go. Hack number 4?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
We're just
so
looking so like, what are we?
Carly has told me that it is hair hacks.
Hacks for your hair.
Let's go back
Hacks
to
to do with your hair.
the computer. Now, this one, classic hack here. I know this one like the back of my hand. We've done.
You know what? This is actually funny. So this is a hack a lot of people have done. It's like cutting your hair. That she cuts a lot of hair off.
A ton of hair.
It's cutting a bit of your hair off to make like a DIY eyeshadow brush on the back of like a pencil, basically.
Yes.
And we actually, back in 2018, when I cut my own hair and it was a disaster, cut a bit of hair off to use for like an eyeshadow brush. I'm not sure we ever showed it to anyone ever. And then when we moved, we threw it away.
Right.
But I did do this, and it worked about as well as you would think it worked.
Did we go into the archive and find any of that footage, or it was?
No, we definitely
no.
didn't.
There was a lot of footage everywhere, and that was one that should maybe be proverbially
Proverbially, you got it.
burned. But anyway, but the thing is, we also, in like our Beauty Guru eyeshadow palette video, the mixing one, we also used that to apply it at one
But
point.
then it was too long. So
It was
we
just
cut
too long. So we had to take it
That is a
out.
hack that's been cut from multiple videos.
Like
for us.
several videos. It's been
Yeah.
it's been cut, but it doesn't really.
And I
work.
just got my hair cut, so I don't want to do it again.
No,
but
I
that is a
don't.
hack that exists.
All right, so hair hacks,
Yes.
they exist.
Yes.
This next one, I've never seen this one. What happens with this one?
All right,
Box
ready?
cutter out, cut hole in.
Plastic bottle.
More
Ready?
cutting.
This
of
is about to blow
plastic
your
bottles.
mind.
You seen this one?
I see the Google Doc,
she puts
so I
it
know
in.
what it's about.
Okay. Oh wow. It's like a Dyson.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
$500 Dyson hair dryer.
I mean, honestly, there are a lot of like crazy.
Her hair looks incredible.
Her hair looks awesome.
Yeah.
There are a lot of like crazy hair curling hacks on TikTok
Yeah.
that kind of seem to work. I'm not sure about that one, but I've seen people do it with like the waistband from like terry cloth robes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that in general, hair hacks seem like they might work sometimes.
I feel like Kaylee and Melissa would be able to tell us definitively if that can work or not. So next time I see Kaylee, I'm gonna have to ask her.
Phone a friend. We'll add
Kaylee,
phone a friend to our hack
I'm watching
videos.
this hack right now, and I'm also live. Okay, so this one
For $250,000. Yes.
is the hack we're doing.
This is the hack we're doing.
Ready? This will blow your mind.
And this is going to be
people.
all Tyler.
Okay.
All right. Essentially what you do is you put your hair in a ponytail, then you rope, tease,
thread. You thread it.
a toilet paper roll onto it, and then like fountain your hair over it.
Yes.
I don't have enough hair to go around, but I might have enough hair to fountain above.
Her hair looks awesome.
I mean, her hair looks good, but it's very large and tall.
There's toilet paper
Like-
underneath that. Okay.
Imagine if you like did that for a fancy event and it rained. Like, just imagine.
It would be.
All right, yeah, grab those.
Okay.
The thing is that the fatal flaw that we've done here is that because my head is the head it has to go on, Tyler has to execute this hack. Which will
I don't
be
know if anyone
interesting.
knows this. It's been stated before on the internet, but I'm terrified of braiding hair. I'm like really
Yeah.
bad at it because I have to use my hands in a way I'm not very used to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it. Let's TP your head, Saf.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way, Jesselina says the hair curling hack with the bottle does not work at all.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So there you
Fact
go.
checking us in real time. No, it does not work.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
Adrian Mellon says the lady in the video looks like she's gonna cry.
Okay, so
Off to the side.
is that not how we do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do it.
No, Tyler, no. Go back to the thing one more
go back
time.
to
Let's
it,
just
okay.
watch it
One more time here.
Sorry, I'm not trying to micromanage, but we should at least give it a shot.
It is your head and your hair, so
Okay,
I think
so
that. Yeah, okay.
will. It starts with a high pony. Yep.
Okay, so let's see here. High pony. You're
And
gonna
then you thread it through.
and then I thread it through. Okay, and then I got to work it through. I have done similar hacks though to this. I did the vacuum hack.
Yes.
The one you guys have all probably seen. I tried that. It's not particularly easy. So I have some success with hair hacks.
Jamie K says, "Is that what people did during quarantine with all the toilet paper they hoarded?" Okay, ready?
Not the best use of it. Okay, here we go. Safiya, let's do this. And we got Nez on action cam. Here we go. Let's do this, people.
Remember when you did this to my hair, but it was a vacuum?
I literally just said that.
Oh, sorry. I was reading the chat.
Okay, yeah, no. The chat is was captivating your attention. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So Safiya is on.
Woo!
All right, go big.
No, I don't have enough.
Let's go wide here. All right.
I don't have
Work
enough.
All right, here we go. So we're just gonna drop it down. Okay, we're gonna cover that. You don't want people to.
Yeah, cover the front. Cover the front. We only need to show them the front. We only need to show them the front. Ready?
Right, ready? Let's land it. Let's land it. Oh no! You're gonna double knot this thing or double round it? Okay, here we go. Coming on. Yes. Oh no, hold on, wait, stop. You gotta turn. You gotta go to the side and then turn and look at that camera. Ready? It's just your head. Let's go down to Sop's face. We gotta see if she can sell the reaction though. I stand on your tippy toes.
Well,
There it is.
why?
All right, okay, there it is. That's the shot.
Oh, you want to see the whole thing?
Yeah, ready? We have to deliver this look.
Here, no, I'll come up into it.
Oh, ready? Shark fin or Safiya fin?
Is this good? I mean, I sort of feel like somewhere between, like, you know, an imperial magistrate
Okay.
and Marge Simpson, you know?
I got it. Ready? You know what you look like? You look like Wilma Flintstone. Nope. Right? A little
I think
bit?
It looks like Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Bride of Frankenstein,
Oh my
for
god,
sure.
also that would fit so well in with the toilet paper.
Yeah.
There's like a white stripe on the
Right.
side.
Oh, it's almost like the gauze. It's like the gauze.
Yeah.
You look good right now. I kind of like this hairstyle for you. Whether or not it doesn't need toilet paper, obviously, but
Ariana Grande, but make it water closet.
But make it powder room.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are we just gonna ignore my threading? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did a pretty good job getting it set up, right? Yeah.
People are asking. People say I look like a Who from Whoville, first of all. People are also asking for us to saw the toilet paper in half, but I don't think we were quite prepared for that. So I think, yeah.
They want more toilet paper hair content.
You know, someone, Colleen T in the chat just said, oh my god, it's literally falling apart. It's literally Oh! We caught the moment of exit.
Are you at the Met Gala and you have your hair done right, but there's no toilet paper in the bathroom? Well, we've got the solution for you.
Oh, the theme was camp? I thought you meant... I have nothing. Camping?
Wait, where were you going to go with that?
Camp?
Camping.
I thought you meant bowels.
Anyway.
All right, a lot of people in the chat, Colleen and Taryn both said that Christine has enough hair to do this.
Oh, Christine has a ton of hair.
So if and when we are ever let back into Canada. I like how I said that as if we personally are banned from Canada.
Us too. They go, well, we just saw your toilet paper thing and you're out.
If we're ever let back into Canada or they're ever let out into here, we should do that.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, no, that sounds good.
So Wolf Who Cried Boy says, wig flew. Oh, Poncho the Unicorn says, ooh, I'm getting olive oil vibes, like from Popeye.
Not bad.
I see that actually, yeah, where it's just kind of like a really stiff thing. Like, is it a bun? What is it? It's just a stiff thing. Great. Awesome. Yep. There you go.
I'm feeling pretty good about that hack, actually. I think that
feel
one,
good.
if you have the right amount of hair, it's not crazy. I'm not sure how stable it is. Yeah, what's up?
Doogie26 2002 says, has nailed it. Camp, I thought you meant crap.
It was so easy. It was right there.
I missed it completely.
It takes the astute mind to see the vector to the joke, and we missed it.
Yeah, people are also saying I look both like the genie from Aladdin and also like Abu the monkey from Aladdin.
Well, yeah, there was a slight Fez dynamic to it, I think, especially because there wasn't a full coverage of it, so it looked more like a hat than it did like your actual hair.
I really like how you said the word hat. It looked like a hat.
I was running out of air in the middle of the sentence, okay? I had to go for it. Anyway, yeah, okay.
Yeah, people are also saying it looked like a beehive, like from Hairspray. I agree with everything. Okay, so that was a fail, but it worked better than zero, and maybe it could work with Christine.
You guys didn't like the scrub one. I think this one had some more, positive reactions.
Yeah, the scrub was the worst.
Okay, let's go. So this last round.
Yes, so that was hack number 4. Would you agree?
Carly
You think it was like a 2 out of 5?
2? Oh, out of 5? No way, man. That was like a 3 or a 4. That was a good hack. Yeah, that was pretty fun, I thought. Like, I think that it's almost like a challenge. Could you do this, your hair like this, and get away with it? Like, could you like go to an event with this? I think it's kind of interesting, right? There's some, it's like that's a TikTok.
It could be a YouTube video.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not invited anywhere.
No.
But if we like went somewhere, like I went to an awards show with a toilet paper roll on my head.
Getting dressed for an award show with 5-minute craft hacks.
Wearing a toilet paper roll for a day. Great. So now we are moving on to hack number 5.
Which is this the miscellaneous category?
Yeah, the grab bag.
This is
These are just things that we thought were weird, plus the one that we're gonna do, which is loosely beauty related, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Let's fire them up. So
here's
this
the
one,
ones that we just wanted to show you guys.
This
basically.
one, yeah, I remember this one. This one is just weird and upsetting. Like,
what is that?
I think it's detergent to like clean your socks or something.
Oh.
Carly, what was that? Did they say?
No, the entire comment section was just like, why?
Oh yeah, do you have comments for that one? Is that the one?
I do, yeah. And
yeah, because there was people that were very confused. As you know, sometimes these hacks really resonate with the audience, and they're confused what could possibly be happening. As Miriam Mormo says,
I don't know how the thing with the socks will make my life better. What is happening?
Likes, yeah. Well, no one knew. I think it's a detergent thing. That's my theory.
Is it shaving cream? There's no context.
I wondered, my first thought was that it was like a stress ball sort of thing.
Right, it is kind of like that.
But I have no clue.
Yeah, people all think it's shaving cream.
Okay. So there's no utility to it at all.
Okay, before we move on completely from the toilet paper roll hair, Bunny says, as someone with IBS, let me just say, hiding toilet paper like that might come in handy.
Samesies. I mean, yeah.
Everyone thinks that it is shaving cream.
Didn't we?
But I don't know why that you would put shaving cream in a sock and then step on it. For why?
We left in our Instagram shop tab video that I have IBS, right?
Yes. That's why you would lose Oregon Trail.
Yeah, that is why. Yeah.
Great. Oh, so you want me to wear the toilet paper roll in my hair and go with you to the event just in case? You could reach into my head
if you
and grab toilet paper.
Or Tyler has to start growing his hair.
Yeah, exactly. Just have that huge man bun.
Honestly, I do have this secret suspicion that Tyler would look good with a man bun.
I can't grow one. I just go full mullet.
We've never made it to full man bun because once we get to mullet, we go, oh no, we gotta cut this.
I have bad hair. It's like the mustache thing, guys. Like people were like, oh, can you grow a mustache? I grew a mustache, and you guys hated it. So yeah. All right, so let's
come
go
back.
to Misk.
Come
2?
back to the hacks.
Misk 2.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on here?
What is going? I
She's
forget.
got a
these.
long sweater on.
Oh yeah.
She's got foundation on her hat. That sucks. And
So
she's reaching
going
in
to
for a plastic bag, and she's put it on her head.
Oh, this reminds
putting
me.
it
The funny thing is,
underneath.
number one, her hat is still touching her forehead. Like it is still descending past the Ziploc bag. And two, that reminds me of that hack that people were doing, putting like grocery bags or like Ziploc bags on their heads in the shower.
Is that
to
like
save
dangerous?
their makeup. Were people doing that?
Oh yeah, they were
putting
doing that.
Like shopping bags on their
I
heads.
think and it was like that. There should be a preface from 5 Minute Crafts that is dangerous somewhere. Yeah.
What's up with people trying to put plastic bags on their faces? I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
All right, and then is this the one we're doing?
This is what we're doing. You go in, boom. They have something, micellar water, whatever that is.
It's like a
and
makeup remover.
She puts it on that thing and she blows that out. I think for no reason. She's laughing. She's not holding character here. She thinks this is ridiculous. Look at that.
So just so in case people
Look at that smirk. She does not.
She broke character.
She does not. Yeah, that is rare that you see a hack actor/actress break character.
Well, so
it is rare. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's fine.
I just want to say, yeah.
Micellar water, if you guys don't know, is like just like a makeup remover, basically. There are some properties to it that make it more special than just a makeup remover that I don't really know, but it's essentially a makeup remover. And usually you would just use your micellar water like straight onto a pad and then wipe your makeup off. But in this one, for some reason, they think that like blowing through micellar water will produce like a fun bubble.
And we put this
and that will take the makeup off.
And we put this last because it's our way of taking off our makeup. Isn't that shaving cream hack from the Facebook hacks video the one that Safiya used originally to take off her makeup? This one, yes. Right, that's the OG one. That was our cold open for this video.
The thing is that the shaving cream does take the makeup off, but it kind of burns and like it doesn't really work on the eyes and it kind of gets in your eyes.
Wow, yeah.
Like it also really dries out your skin.
Yeah. Oh no, that looks awful. Yeah.
I'm like sad for myself in the past.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
Cool. So should we go for let's try this thing.
Yes.
Okay, so I can take off my freckles. You know what though? The freckles have grown on me a little bit.
Do you want to show off your final look? Oh, you aren't wearing the it's okay, we already saw my final look.
I think Soft's look is okay.
No, it's okay. The toilet paper bun already fell out. We got a lot of good shots.
Yes.
Nez got a lot of good shots of me like coming in and out of frame, so we're good. Now, people are actually in the chat are saying like this works.
Okay.
So let's see.
To find out together. Yeah. Ready? Going in here.
I gotta get a lot of micellar water. All right, ready?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And so now we just blow, right?
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. I split it in half.
You sound like a demented elephant.
What? Look at that.
Well, it is foaming, but it just... It is foaming.
Why did it rip in half?
I didn't mean to rip it in half. I'm gonna try another one. Oh yeah!
Dude! I am the winner of 5 Minute Crafts. Dude, this is working for me. All right, now do I just put it on?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's fun. Ooh, foamy. Ooh.
How do you get rid of the foam?
You just, with the more cotton pads, I guess.
All right, guys, let's do this.
I guess this is a bit wasteful for cotton pads, huh?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna use it anyway, though, aren't you? Like, you don't reuse the cotton pad. Ready?
No, you don't reuse a cotton pad.
I just ripped it apart again. Why am I doing that?
why are you blowing with such force?
How else am I supposed to blow? It's like a trumpet, right? Right?
I don't know. I don't know why you.
I feel like Squidward in that original episode.
Ninja Hunter says you could use this at a restaurant to act like you've been poisoned. Just no worries, just casual rabies. It's fine.
That's like what they do in, what's it called? Little Giants, to intimidate the other team. They take those pills and then it makes their mouth have foam.
Rhyme Reese says Tyler is clearly an airbender. Tyler went too hard, yeah.
I got a lot of micellar water.
Some other people are saying that you have to use a towel, but she definitely used a cotton pad.
Yeah.
Like, not a reusable pad.
Well, we're talking about reality versus 5-minute crafts.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like...
Essentially, people are saying that micellar water is really similar to, like, soap water, which is why just adding air makes bubbles. So, this is... It is based on something, and it does kind of work, but I'm just surprised that Tyler has such an intense lung capacity. I, like, don't know.
Okay, so I was a swimmer in high school.
All of the articles I looked up just said that it made it worse at taking your makeup off.
That's probably true because it like disperses the soap or whatever is like the active ingredient in micellar water.
They're just playing into the joy angle, you know. I need a little bit more for my face. Yeah, thank you.
You know what? It is because you added too much. Because I added a lot just then, and it split in half also.
You punked me. You set me up.
You're right. I actually did do that.
You embarrassed me. Oh, look at that. I feel like my niece would really enjoy this, actually.
Yeah, this seems like a fun craft.
You can play with like
to just ruin micellar water and cotton pads.
But you used the cotton pad once, though. Again, it's a one and done, so no harm, no foul.
I also feel like I just blew into this with my mouth, and now I'm using it all over my face. I feel like a little bit weird about that.
Yeah, you're getting your coffee breath onto that.
Coffee breath? Come on, I have Vaseline broccoli breath at this point. Are you kidding?
It's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we've learned a lot today here.
Yeah.
I feel like I think that that's our 5th one.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Well, that was 5 hacks that we attempted to accomplish with varying levels of success. For this last one, Safiya, before we just blow past it.
I also like how I gave up. I just took all my makeup off.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, all your makeup off, yeah.
I was wearing makeup.
I forgot about that. Okay, well, Saf's, hey, you're using the hack. So, right.
So that kind of worked.
How would you rate that one?
I would rate that.
Yay or nay?
Well, on the it works scale,
yeah.
There is a scientific basis for it working, and it did also kind of work.
Yeah.
So I would say that works. Sort of. Her foam kind of came out in like a really cute little column.
Oh, yeah.
And ours was more just like, but it worked.
Right.
It is so semi-pointless because it doesn't like add to the efficacy of the micellar water. It just happens.
Right.
But I would give it like a 3, 2.5, 3, okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Well, I think we've learned a lot about hacks, or we've confirmed our previous biases, which is that 5-minute crafts, they're a little bit courteous to themselves with their editing. They might think of a thing in a vacuum and they make it seem like a reality. I think that in terms of the 5 that we did, I think the second hack was visually disgusting.
Yeah.
And the rest of them actually I thought were quite solid as beauty hacks. I think compared to the ones we've done in the past, as Saf said at the beginning of this video, I missed this frame. We did like the full face using Facebook hacks, full face using Instagram hacks. That's like 16 hacks. And these 5, they brought us back to some good times. It was fun, and it was a nice trip down memory lane seeing some of those old hacks that we tried. So I liked this.
I agree. I also think we discovered some fun new lipstick colors, and we discovered a way to annoy Christine the next time we see her.
Exactly.
I will come at her with a toilet paper roll.
At an undetermined time in the future, we have tentatively sort of scheduled in the possibility of us doing a collaboration, maybe an appearance on their podcast. Maybe they're going to have to appear on our live stream as we try more weird Instagram / 5-minute craft hacks.
Just call it harassing Christine for an hour and a half.
With 5-minute crafts. Anyway, so yeah. Should we do our outro stuff?
Yes,
or do you want to
absolutely.
Take a final look at that chat.
Rhyme Racy says 2.5 Breckles out of 5. I agree. Broccles, all good. People are just liking it.
Good.
People are liking it. I did like this. Madison Howard said, I always thought it was my cellar water, like water from someone's basement. But no, it's micellar, Micellar, micellar. I don't know what that means, but it is not from someone's cellar, I don't think.
Let's hope not.
Yes.
So anyway, if you guys liked this stream,
Yes.
then you can smash that like button. And if you want to see more streams like this, hey, we're doing this every Tuesday. You can smash that subscribe button.
And also tune in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. We had a lot of fun. We're gonna clean up now and cook us some broccoli. Wash the bronzer right off. Wash the bronzer right off. And cook us some broccoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we here are our social media handles.
Oh, I forgot about
we got
that.
those queued up. They're on the right side. Here is our TikTok. We are doing TikTok content.
Yeah, we filmed a bunch right before this.
Yeah, we did. And we are, as we said before, we're working on the main channel videos. They're exciting. We're really pumped about them. We hope you guys will see them soon.
Yes.
And we will see you guys
next
week.
time.